Gamers Club, a TDH14 back with you again, and guess what time it is? It is 8 o'clock on Sunday night. You know what time it is. It is Let's Play Live. And the game of choice again is, that's right, the Inferno Necromancer in Dragon Age Inquisition. So, okay guys, as you know, we are doing the Dragon Age Inquisition. We are doing the Inferno Necromancer build. So, just to show you guys here real quick, we are going to go to the pause menu and character record. Now, we have 2 points to spend. So, a part of this build is we need Immolate and we need Flashpoint. After you land a critical hit, your next spell cast doesn't trigger a cooldown. So, you know, kind of a cool thing there. So, those are the 2 points that we can spend right now. We're going to apply them and head on out from there. Next after that will be the Pyromancer. And then from there we go down to Fire Mine, Searing Glyph, and so on and so forth, basically. Alright, so let's get this started. So now we have to go find Cassandra in the Chantry. Seems like everybody's kind of, you know, thankful to me here. As you can see, like they're all lined up and ready to greet me.
That's him. That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when he came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over him.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb him.
Oh, something here we can read. What's this here? Read. Andraste's Marabe. A song. Interesting. Very good. Alright. Well, let's continue on here, guys.
That's him. He stopped the breach from getting any bigger. I heard he was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Alright, guys, so we've made it to the Chantry. Now, to head in.
Most of the Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. Who will lead us now?
Andraste didn't have Grand Clerics telling her what to do, and she managed nonetheless.
Oh, something else we can read here. Excellent. A chant for the departed. So as you can see off to the side there, it says Codex unlocked. I'm just going to show you guys really quick here. If we go down here to Codex, all the things that have a star beside them they're new. So as you can see, we have Cassandra Pentacast, Lord Seeker Lucius, basically a whole story from Cassandra sent to Lord Seeker Lucius on Dragon 939. Here we have Divine Justinia, the 5th. This game here, it kind of reminds me of, you know, Divine Justinia is kind of like the Pope, I guess, in that sense. And then there's a big write-up on her. And then down here we have High Chancellor Roderick, who we haven't met yet. We are going to meet him. He's a bit of a... if I don't mind saying so myself. This here is Llewellyn of the Dalish elves who refuse to live in human cities. So yeah, I guess that's kind of me, maybe. Solus, who we've already met. Another mage elf like myself. Varric, again, who we met at the beginning. And yeah, so that's all that we have for characters right now. So now we have crafting materials. So we have dragon thorn and elf root. Creatures that we found. Let's see, we have a pride demon, a shade, oh, show image, oh, kind of cool. What else we got here? We've got a wraith. That seems to be about it. Group wise now, who do we have in groups? The Dalish elves. That seems to be it for them. History-wise, we have a chant for the departed. So that thing that we just picked up there that said a chant for the departed, again, this is right here. Codex, history, stories, and background on the world of Thetis. So basically there is 104 of these history and stories, like the Conclave. What else do we have in here? And that seems to be about it. Magic. Let's see. We have Red Lyrium, the Breach. Places we have. Oh, let's see here. Oh, we've only got Haven by the looks of it. Oh, no. And Temple of Sacred Ashes, rediscovered. Okay, tutorials. We have status effects, fade effects, the tactical camera, and character record. So again, you know, like we have all the codex stuff in here. So just, you know, quick little thing like that. Now let's continue on.
I do not believe he is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, he intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
Well, let's head on in.
Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, he is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone Most Holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
You really think your Maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen.
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready.
Welcome, viewer.
We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore
Hey, Emmett.
order in
How's
a
it
world
going, buddy?
gone mad.
After,
Glad to see you
they
turned
laid
out
down
for
their
our Let's
banner
Play
and formed
Live
the Templar
on
Order.
Sunday
But
tonight.
the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
I'm doing great too, Emmett. Really appreciate you coming out to this. It's this is one of my other favorite games that I've played. Dragon Age Inquisition is another one of my favorites. I like Witcher 3. I've started a Let's Play series with that. Still have to finish off my Skyrim College of Winterhold one. But yeah, I've got a lot of new games coming out, gaming series that I'm going to be bringing out. A couple of them are going to be possibly some of the Uncharted series, starting with the collection all the way up to Uncharted 4, the newest Drake one, not the newest Uncharted. The one that I really wanted to play was the one before this, the Dragon Age Origins. But I personally never got the chance to play it. They say that it's actually a really good one as well. Yeah, I really enjoy Witcher 3. The only thing I really think they could have done better, in my opinion, on Witcher 3 was a little more customization, I think, with the gear and the weapons. Alright, so just gonna quickly where are we here? Quest map. Nave, War Room. Right here.
Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach? I heard some speak of using the Templars instead.
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're him. Thren, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess.
Oh, really? So you only played Origins. What did you personally think of it, Emmett?
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. Alright, so I need 5 iron and 1 logging station. That's awesome. Alright. Definitely going to look into getting that one then too, is Dragon Age Origins. As I say, I had a blast playing. Yeah, see, I kind of agree there. I love RPGs. I think they're great just because they it just expands your world so much, especially open world RPGs. Shoot.
Who are we fighting anyway, sir? I've heard it was mages, demons.
Maker, though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light. I shall weather the storm. I shall enjoy what you have created.
For heaven or for earth, for sea or sky, all that existed was silent.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentecost.
You built for them the golden city, the center of all creation.
And who are you to be fishing around for what pirates are doing?
Back in Antwerp, my
Okay, so story-wise on this one here, what's happened is so basically what's happened is there was they call it a conclave. It's basically a meeting of the elves and the Templars. Sorry, not the elves, the mages and the Templars. So they were having this giant conclave where they were going to try and bring peace between the two groups. Now, one of the groups, or not one of the groups, a guy, the main bad character in this storyline, he caused an explosion, basically opened up, can I see it? Yeah, no, not there. Okay, that there, if you look up, straight up, I had it in my screen here, that, they call it the breach, the hole in the sky. So basically this guy caused this big explosion, which caused that. He was going to try and take over all of Thetis. And he caused an explosion at the Conclave because it was the center of all the magic. Basically because all the mages were there. Now, by causing this explosion and my character being there and surviving it and coming out of the Fade, they now believe that he is what they call the Herald of Andraste, or the Chosen One, for the Chosen One by their maker or whatever. So now I've got to try and close this breach, and basically, all said and done, I got to try and close this breach and save the world, basically. Ooh. Yes, I am an elven mage. And the elves are looked upon as a bad thing. My character himself is considered a what they call Dalish. So they're elves that believe they don't need to live in the human cities.
Someone help!
Oh, sure. Nope, that's not it. How the heck do I do this again now? Oh, there it is. Yes. Die, you son of a gun. Welcome all the viewers. Right now we're doing our live of Let's Play Dragon Age. We have, we're starting our build of the Inferno Necromancer on here. So we've just completed a requisition form. And we are going to go take care of that right now. Any chance you get to pick up, like when you're playing, whenever you're playing Dragon Age, any chance that you get to loot things or pick up stuff like that, always take the opportunity. It's just like any other game. Well, just like Skyrim, everything like that. always want to huh. Surprised it's not still chasing me. You always want to try and get whatever you can. See, like there, right here is another loot. See, and it's not royal elf fruit there. These are all things that end up into the codex. So, all right. This craft.
No. I know their purpose, but you remember I once ministered in a circle chantry. Yes.
All right, let's go speak with the apothecary now. Okay.
Felissa said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
They're fine. Nobody will take sick as long as she boils them right. Smart woman for asking, though. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making us wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajan's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up, you just give the word.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
All right. So, equip potions. Lyrium increases magic by 30 for 20 seconds. Okay.
Let me know if you need anything.
And then upgrade potions. So, healing potion. Regeneration. Interesting. All right. So now, speak with the quartermaster.
I did not see good Templars and evil mages in that circle, sister. I saw prisoners and jailers.
Myself personally, I really actually enjoy RPGs. It's one of those things where you kind of can leave your own world and become something else.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands.
I really enjoy them because you can't, there's hardly anything you can do wrong in them,
Turns out
too.
heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
My creator, judge me home. Find me well with
All right, so now we just got to speak to the Japanese RPGs. I've actually never played them. Never played one, to be honest.
Sit me by your side in death. Make me one within you.
So if we get better horses, you think that'll make a difference?
I may have. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I don't think I've ever played them. I've been told they're good, but then again, I don't know.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harry, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Yeah, really, I've...
World's gone mad. Stock
actually,
armor
have
and
I?
blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits.
Trying to think
My
what
gear was used
RPGs...
for demons, apostates,
Oh, shoot,
whatever
yeah, I
this
just
world
realized Final Fantasy. I am an idiot. Yeah.
You bring the materials.
Final Fantasy, I think, was one of my favorite RPGs to play.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes.
I also liked, with Final Fantasy, the thing that I liked about it
Slap a new hilt on your sword.
was that
Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
it was that, exactly that. It was a fantasy.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Goodbye.
Right.
All right. Let's loot into here. Coat arms. And in here. I want to say yes, but unfortunately no, not yet. Again, it's something that I've been meaning to get around to. Really, really want to get into it. Told that it's a really good game. It's cold damage. Oh well, better than nothing, I guess.
That'll do. That'll do.
There we go. I was a huge I'm actually really happy with the crafting aspect in this, because you can craft basically whatever you want into this, and it's actually really, really cool. All right, what has she got? A Morning Star. Okay. Have it on my account if you want to give it a go. That'd be actually kind of cool. I would love to try it out. Yeah, no, that'd be actually really cool. I'd love to try out Final Fantasy 15. Again, I was told that it's like a really good game. There we go. Alright, so that takes care of that. Now, just check our quest map here again real quick. See what we got left. War Room, Manave. Okay. So one thing that I have found with this game, guys, is that you should always, if given the opportunity to talk to your team members and things like that. I wonder if he actually has a fire staff I can buy. Lightning staff. Doesn't seem like it. No. Okay.
Are you going to be streaming all night?
No.
Okay, can you recommend after you
Yeah. I really appreciate that, Emmett. I really do, man. I am really happy to hear that I am one of your favorite YouTubers. I greatly appreciate that, sir. Alrighty, so let's have a little quick chit chat here with
Now
Varric.
that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and making knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Alright, so now that we've spoke to Varric, we're going to head over here and talk to my elven brethren. Solus.
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffon, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by Chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Alright, so that being taken care of now. I definitely want to get a hold of Dark Souls 1 through to 3. Bloodborne, I believe I can actually get a hold of that from a buddy of mine. And Demon Souls, I've never played either. Checked it out. Checked out a few trailers for it. A couple of quick little gameplay things for it. And I actually like that one as well. These are all games that I am going to get a hold of. And I am going to play, adding content. Really hoping you guys enjoy this kind of stuff.
Does it trouble you?
As I say, this is the live one, but
it stops spreading and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
You know what? That sounds like a lot of fun.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor.
Oh, that's awesome. Definitely going to check that out.
May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven.
You've just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Sweet, thank you.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has
Excellent.
denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Nice. Very nice.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of
Very
reach.
nice. I'm actually
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
I'm actually a little excited
People saw
now
what you did
to
at the
check these
temple,
out now.
How you stopped the breach from growing.
And start getting
They
some
have also
content up
heard
with
about
them.
the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I don't mind it at all.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat.
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse. There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
We'll post soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Our best guess at safe, anyway.
Sorry guys, my controller got messed up. I got everything fixed now. We're just gonna hit up the hinterlands here and start our mission. Venture forth. Varric, Cassandra, and Solus. Confirm. Actually, yeah, I'm probably going to be right shortly here, guys. Sorry. Once I get loaded in here. As I say, it's...
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the
Okay.
stories. Everyone has.
So once we
You
get
know what
past
you did
this
at the
little
breach.
cutscene here...
It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. Well, all of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Alright guys, well I unfortunately am going to end it here this week. I'm going to save the game real quick. As you can see, you'll be able to see here, we're going to save right here on the Frostback Mountains one. So we are now saved. Unfortunately, we're going to call it quits on this for this week. I want you guys to come back next week. Check out next week the Hinterlands portion here of Dragon Age Inquisition, how much further we've gotten along, the equipment, the quests, everything that we've got to do, everything like that, guys. And again, I want to give a big shout out to a couple of really good friends of like 3 really good friends of mine, as well as they are YouTubers. PlayStation Hub, head on over, check out their channel. Lefty, Los, Link, McWither, and Lido are the 5 guys there at PlayStation Hub. They've got a lot of great videos. They do a lot of live streaming like I do. Purified Gamers, he puts up a lot of Call of Duty gaming stuff. Run over, check out his channel. And last but not least, I want you guys to also please check out my friend Gaming Legend. He does a lot of mobile app games. But again, I will leave links to all of their channels in the description. That being said, guys, I want you all to have a great night. I'm signing off tonight. We will see you next week on Dragon Age Inquisition Live. Game on!